Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about what is new in my wardrobe for March. What I have either purchased or have received either as gifts or as parts of a collaboration. These are all things that are brand new in my closet that I wanted to go over with you. If you are new here, my name is Oralia. I am a personal stylist, or as we're calling ourselves these days, style strategist. I'm also on a GLP-1 weight loss journey. I am petite. And I am in the mid-size range. And so what I love to do here on my channel is I love to help mid-size petite women, any women actually, to look and feel their best. I want to help you to curate a closet that is filled with things that you will absolutely love, a wardrobe that's going to work for you, not against you. And it's going to make getting dressed so fun and so easy for you at the very least. So that's what I do here on my channel. Everything that I'm going to be talking about will be linked in the description bar down below. It's also going to be pinned to a comment on this video. It's going to pop up in the left-hand corner of the screen if it's something that YouTube supports as part of their YouTube shop program. So with all of that housekeeping out of the way, let's go ahead and let's dive in. All right, so the first piece that I've got for you is this beautiful red linen, 100% European linen button-up shirt that I got from Quince. I absolutely love this shirt. This shirt is going to be something that I'm going to reach for again and again. I love this red color. I have been so into red lately, and I absolutely love red linen. I like how saturated this color is, the way the linen shirt is. I think it is beautiful. It fits really nicely. It is a size extra large. By the way, my sizing is, I am 5 feet tall. My size is an extra large or a size 16 in most brands. My shoe size is a 7 in most brands. My weight is around 204 pounds right now. This shirt is such a beautiful shirt. The one thing that I will caution against though is if you've got thicker arms, the arms do run a little bit slim, especially towards the forearm. So just be aware of that. You've seen me style it here on the channel a few times, and this is going to be an integral part of my summer wardrobe. I just love wearing it. I love the way that it looks. I think it is really, really beautiful. It's such a good accent color in my wardrobe because during the summer, I tend to wear a lot of white. I tend to wear a lot of blue, like navy blue and light blue. I tend to wear a lot of black and even some tans and browns. And this red is going to go with all of it. I absolutely love it. And keeping with the red theme, the other piece that I have from Quince is this beautiful cropped cashmere sweater, cardigan, I should say. This is so stunning. It is such a beautiful shade of red. It's called Varsity Red. It has a crop fit. I love that because I like that it fits right at around my waist, and so when I wear high-waisted pieces, it looks really, really lovely with it. This is also really beautiful as a layer for, like, if you're wearing a sundress or something like that, or if you're wearing something sleeveless. This makes for a really great layer over that. You can layer over it, under it. It can even serve as, you know, to be draped on your shoulders. Really, really beautiful, beautiful sweater with a beautiful cashmere. It's a Mongolian cashmere, so very soft and really nice and thick, but not too thick. I think this is a really great sweater for the spring because we are in that transitional time where it's going to be like, you know, it starts out cold, gets warm, ends cold. This is the perfect layering piece for that. And what I truly love about this is that the buttons are the same color as the sweater itself, so we don't have any kind of interruptions in how the cardigan looks. It comes in a few other colors, not just this red color. They do have a few. A very beautiful cardigan. If you want a pop of color or if you want to go more neutral, you have that option as well. Another new in piece from Quince is their denim. I finally got a chance to try their denim, and so I've got the Bella straight leg jeans, I think is what they're called. These are some of the prettiest jeans. They are so comfortable. They've got a goodish amount of stretch in them, which I don't always like, but I feel that sometimes with denim, you need a little bit of stretch, especially on those days when you're feeling a little bit bloated or you just want something that's got a little bit of give. They are so pretty. They're the perfect length. These are really, really great. These are so comfortable. Even though they call it a straight leg, it does have a bigger leg opening. It almost looks like a wide leg. I love the wash as well, but they do have other washes. For me, the lightest that I like to go in my denim is medium, and I would say that this is pretty close to a medium wash. I think that they're just really beautiful. They fit really well and they're super comfortable because they've got that little bit of stretch and the waist hits at just the right spot. And yeah, really great pair of jeans. and $50, by the way. A couple of other pieces that I've recently gotten from Quince. One of these is my absolute favorite. I love these and I cannot wait to wear them. These are definitely going to Europe with me. These are their cap toe slingback heel. Very much like the high-end designer version. Knowing what I know and having been to Europe before, I know that they've got a lot of cobblestone streets, and so heels are tricky on those streets. These are a very, very classic style. They're very French in appearance. They only had the ivory and the black that I wanted. They also have the black on black, and they've got a color called cashew, which is kind of like a nude, and black cap toe, which those are next on my list, but they're sold out and they sell out so quickly. I mean, you have to be ready to get them. If you're on the wait list, which Quince is really good about their wait list. They will email you or text you to let you know, depending on what kind of contact preference you have with them. They will let you know when things are back in stock that you've been waitlisted for. But you have to move really fast on these because they go very, very quickly. These are a size 7 and they fit perfectly right out of the box. They're very comfortable, and I know that these are going to serve me very, very well. And I can't wait to get the ones with the cashew color because I feel that those are going to be a little bit more versatile. These are beautiful and I can wear them. I've got outfits and things to wear them with, but they're not quite as versatile, I don't think, as the nude toned ones, the cashew. As soon as those come out, I'm going to pick them up, but these are actually quite beautiful right out of the box, easy to wear, very comfortable, and incredibly, incredibly chic. I cannot wait to wear these. The other shoe that I got from Quince is feeding my loafer addiction, and that is these. These are the horse bit loafers. I have these in black, and I've got the loafer mule style as well in like a taupe color. I did not have any dark brown flat shoes, and so I thought that these would be a great addition. I love the fact that we've got the horse bit. I like this dark chocolatey brown kind of color. Not too warm, not too cool. It kind of hits like a really good neutral note, so it goes with so much, and they're really super comfortable to wear. I've enjoyed them a lot. I've worn them out and about a few times, and they've done me very, very well. Absolutely love these. And if you want to dip your toe into the loafer trend, which I don't know, this is not necessarily a trend. These are classics. They're gonna be around forever. If you want to do a slimline loafer and you wanna try something, I would say go with Quince because these are 100% leather. They are affordable and they wear very, very well. Like I said, I've got a pair of black ones that I wear a lot and I love them. And then I've got the loafer mules, which are also really, really nice as well. I also have the suede loafers from them, which are really beautiful also. Those are more like a penny loafer, I think, but they're in suede and I love them. Cannot wait for the weather to dry out so that I can wear those more. But anyway, these are stunning and I think you're really gonna love them. So moving on, I have got some pieces in from Universal Standard. These were gifted. I am very grateful for the gift. I really, really love everything that Universal Standard shared with me. The first thing is this beautiful kind of like an olive green collared sweater. It has a really lovely cuff. It's got the cuffs on the sleeves. This is so soft and so comfortable to wear. Really timeless and classic. Be able to wear these with jeans, with trousers, with shorts, with skirts. I mean, you can wear this with anything and it's gonna look really beautiful. Of course, it's giving that preppy vibe, which I absolutely love. Universal Standard sizing is different in that because they are very, very size inclusive, they have their own sizing. So for instance, I'm an extra large or a size 16, but in Universal Standard sizing, I'm a size small. And so this is in a size small Universal Standard sizing. Now, when I showed these in a video, I had some comments asking about their sizing. A lot of the times they will have a chart on the photographs of the product. And in that chart, it will give you the equivalency. So whatever size you are in traditional retail, just take a look at that size. It will tell you the Universal Standard sizing. And it's pretty true. You know, it's pretty accurate because everything that they sent me fit really, really well. So this is a really beautiful sweater. I can't wait to start wearing it. It's gonna look so good, I think, in the spring. For me, because I'm in a climate that is a little bit chilly, and it will stay chilly probably through June. This is a perfect sweater for this type of season. If you're in a warmer climate, this is also a really good sweater. And I would say that in warmer climates, this is a good year-round sweater because it's got short sleeves, so you can wear it even though it's getting chilly, but not like super cold. And you want to have that sweater vibe, but you don't want to wear something that has long sleeves. Well, this is the perfect option for you. For me, I would wear this year-round as well, but during the dead of winter, this kind of sleeve, it only serves if I'm like staying at home, right? Which I work from home, so I would likely wear this all year round as well. But what I do love about it is that this color is such a beautiful color. Olive is a neutral and it goes with everything. And so you can pop it into a capsule wardrobe if you want to inject a little bit of color into your neutral capsule wardrobe. But it is absolutely something that I would consider a building block of your wardrobe. The nice thing about Universal Standard is that their construction and their fabrication is really high quality. It is a little spendy, but you will be getting what you pay for in their pieces. Since I've lost a little bit of weight, I've been able to wear jeans a lot more. They're not as uncomfortable as they were. They sent me these beautiful, beautiful jeans. They're a cuff jean. When I showed these, I had them with the original cuff, which, you know, is here, right here, but they fit me too long. They're 27-inch inseam. I'm about a 25, maybe a 26-inch inseam, depending on the pant. And so this was a little bit long for it being cuffed. So I cuffed it up one more because I really like for my ankle to show. And I wore them out that way. I loved them. I thought I felt chic. I felt so cool. But anyway, these are a beautiful, beautiful jean. I love the wash. It is super, super dark indigo. This will transfer to lighter bags and things like that, so do be aware of that because of the dark indigo dye. So just know, be careful with your lighter colored leather goods because it might rub off on them. But it is a high waist. I would have to say it looks to be maybe like about a 13-inch waist, maybe a little bit longer than that. But they fit really comfortably. They've got a little bit of stretch in them. They are cotton. They have really great pocket placement. I mean, I just really, really love these. I think that they're really, really good. And I love the dark, dark wash of them. I love the fact that the cuff is there. The cuff is tacked in place. So just be aware, you're not going to be able to bring the cuff down unless you snip off the tacking that it has on the cuff. But I absolutely love these. I love wearing them with my loafers. That's how I wore them when I wore them out, and I just felt so chic. Felt so, so good. So anyway, beautiful, beautiful pair of jeans. One of the pieces that I forgot to mention that I picked up from Quince, that I actually picked it up last month but forgot to talk about it, and so I wanted to bring it up here, is I bought a belt from them. This is their Western style belt. It is 100% leather. I can't express to you just how substantial the hardware is. I mean, this hardware has got weight to it. It is beautiful. I have it in the gold. I think I want to get another one in one of the other colors that they have. Because I'm really impressed by the belt. I think the belt is stunning. It also has got some hardware here on the end. That's what gives it that Western flair. Plus you've got the two little thingamajiggies here. I don't know what these are called. But anyway, really, really beautiful belt. 100% leather. This isn't a size extra large. Now, sadly, they don't carry their belts in extended sizing, which I wish they did. To me, for $50, I still consider this an investment piece because it is going to stay with me, I think, for a long time, especially given the weight and how substantial this belt is. And I am interested in some of their other belts because I was buying cheap belts from Amazon, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're beautiful. They're really, really good. But if you can get your hands on a leather belt for $50-ish, some of these are, I think, maybe even a little bit less than that, then I would say go for it because that's a worthy investment. Forgot to mention it. Absolutely love it. And yeah, it's really, really beautiful. And I have these beautiful Ponte cigarette pants. You guys loved these. Y'all gave me all kinds of compliments, which thank you so very much. I am so appreciative. Oop, I need to adjust my camera. Hang on. There we go. I'm so very appreciative of all of the lovely comments that you left when I tried these on because this is so not my style. I am a wide leg pant kind of gal, or at least I was. Things are changing. But I was so surprised that I liked these pants as much as I did. They're really, really beautiful. The inseam on them is perfect for me. I think they're a 26-inch inseam, and the ponte is so incredibly soft. It is the softest, most beautiful ponte knit that I have seen in a good long while. It's got slash pockets. We've also got the slash pockets on the back. It is a full button and zip, and it does have belt loops. So you can wear these a lot of different ways, and these are fantastic. They're so very comfortable and easy to wear. Great for work, great for casual. If you wear leggings all the time and you want to up level your style, then I would say grab these, because these feel like leggings, but they're not. They're pants, and they are so beautiful and so very comfortable. Look at how dark these are. I'm just like, yes, and they have these in multiple colors. This is not the only color that they have. And so if you're interested in a cigarette pant, so a straight leg slim cut pant, and you want ponte because it moves and, you know, just it's perfect. Perfection. This beautiful, beautiful dress. I think this is called a Geneva. I want to say it's in a size small. It has got the most interesting hemline. I like it on its own. I think it's fine for something to wear comfortable at home. But this, if I wear it out, is going to be belted, because it looked absolutely stunning belted. It's a lovely weight knit fabric. This is in the color acai or black cherry. I've seen it listed as both. Perfect color for the fall, but even still, I will wear this color year round. It is so, so pretty. This is such a lovely dress, and with this really cool draping hemline, it just gives it something different. So it's not your standard t-shirt dress. It is special because it's got that draping effect on the hemline, because it's cut asymmetrically and narrow, and so it gives you a little bit of a drape, and then with the belt on it, it's just so, so beautiful. So this is a perfect dress for the summer, I think. Even if you want to wear it to the office, I think you could get away with that. It feels so soft and buttery. Absolutely love this dress. It was a complete surprise to me that this dress was just as pretty as it is, because I was a little bit nervous given the fact that we've got a different hemline than what I'm used to. It's going to be a go-to. I'm going to reach for this again and again during the summer. I just know it. The other piece that I have from Universal Standard that I don't have here is the trench coat, and that is downstairs in my hall closet because I grab it when I'm leaving. I've worn it a few times already. Absolutely love. It is a perfect spring and early fall weight trench coat, I think, because it's not lined, and so that gives it a lot of movement, a lot of drape, a lot of flexibility. It is very stretchy, and it just looks so chic, because on me it hits me to below mid calf, and I like that length. I think that length is perfect because it helps to elongate me, because I'm 5 feet tall. It draws the line up and down, and so I look taller, I feel, in that trench coat, and it just fits beautifully. The one thing that I'm like, I wish they had done this differently, is the way they did the sleeve at the end, because it kind of opens out like a bell or a flower, and I wish that it weren't like that. I need to finagle with it and see if I can adjust it, but it doesn't stop me from wearing it. I absolutely love the trench coat. I think it is beautiful, and it is perfect for this time of year as well as for fall, so it's going to be a good shoulder season kind of jacket. But I need to fuss with the sleeves to make sure that I get them to where I truly, truly like them. But I do like it. Don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it, and I do wear it. It's just, I wish that were different. The shirt that you see me wearing now, this is a striped button-up shirt. It is their cotton shirt. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be a poplin or not, but it does have a little bit of synthetic in it, but it is a majority cotton. I really like it though, because it fits very, very well, and I'm like loving button-up shirts this season. I'm all about them, and I can't have enough. And this one is stunning. It has got a really beautiful kind of like almost like a caramel colored stripe. I'm wearing it today with a pair of jeans, and I'm going to show you here in a minute. And then the top is not new. I got it like in the fall from Quince. This is their organic cotton ribbed turtleneck. This great layering piece, but this shirt is so beautiful. I'm wearing it actually out. I'm not wearing it tucked in, just because I want to wear it as an outer layer. I'm at home. I'm working from home as usual, and I thought that I would be comfortable, but because it's raining and cold outside, I put the turtleneck on underneath, and I just love the way this looks. I think it is so pretty. That actually brings me to the jeans that I am wearing, which these are new but not new. These are a pair of jeans that I'm wearing from Abercrombie. They were a pair of jeans that I bought over a year ago, and I don't think they fit properly, so I kind of stashed them in my other closet that I've got in this room, and they got tucked to the back, and I forgot that I had them. And then when I was digging out, because I am doing a closet clear out here pretty soon, I was digging in that closet to see if there was anything in there that I needed to let go of. I found them. And I'm all like, oh, wow, okay, let's see how they fit now that I've lost some weight. And they fit perfectly. I love them. These are going to be a go-to. They have been a go-to for me this season. I've worn them several times already. They're so comfortable. They look really good. And again, they're not a wide leg. They are a straight leg. I guess I've become a straight leg girly now that I've lost a little bit of weight. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a video about how your personal style can transform when you lose weight. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you would like to see, because I've kind of been mulling that idea over and trying to figure out, is that something that you guys would find relevant? I don't know. Tell me. Let me know. So anyway, I'm loving these jeans. I have been wearing them like crazy, and they are so good. They fit really nicely now. They are really comfortable to wear, and I love the color. I love the fact that I've got a cream pair of jeans because it gives my spring wardrobe some versatility. They do have this jean, but they have it with a braided waistband. I will link those because I think they're really lovely. I think they're very nice. Another piece that I found in my closet when I was digging around, I got these. I want to say I got these in 2018, 2019, and they got shoved to the back of my closet in here, which I rarely ever go into this closet, and I found them. These are from Everlane, and I'm not even sure if they make these anymore. These are, I don't remember, I don't think these are their cheeky jeans or cheeky pants, but they were super popular back in the day, and they're just a classic black twill pant. They have got some slip pockets here. These are in a size 16. They don't have back pockets, but they do have a bit of a wider leg, and they fit. And so I'm all like, you know what? I'm going to grab them and I'm going to start wearing them since they now fit, and they're brand new. They had the tags on and everything. So these are new, but not really. They're in a really nice kind of like an almost washed black. They look dark black on camera, at least in the viewfinder, but they're more of a washed black pant. They do have a button and a zipper fly. Really am excited to have these and to wear them. I'm going to be wearing them during the summer because they're a nice cotton twill that is going to be really lovely for the summer. Does have belt loops, so I will be able to wear a belt with them. And yeah, so you're going to be seeing these, and hopefully I can find them and link them for you if you're interested. Moving on to some beauty bits that I have in. The first thing is, let me grab it. I don't have it here. The first thing is this oil from Le Prunier. If you watched my vlog, I talked about them. These are a PR gift that was sent to me, and I've used this, but I've used it on my hands, and oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful oil. It goes on really nicely, and I love the bottle. I think the bottle is stunning. It goes on so beautifully. They don't call it a dry oil, but it is kind of a dry oil because it doesn't leave an oily residue. And my hands feel so very soft. That's primarily where I've been using them, because my hands tend to get very dry and they look kind of old, you know, because of it. You know, they get all wrinkly and everything. And so I've been enjoying using this oil on my hands. You can use it anywhere. You can use it on your face, your hair, your body. I think I want to try this on my body after I get out of the shower, you know, putting this on. But to me, this stuff is precious. So I don't know if I want to use like that quantity at once all the time, maybe once in a while, but for my hands, stunning. So I keep it here on my desk and I apply it to my hands once a day. Really is all it takes. And even after I've washed my hands still feel nice and soft. So Really, really love this, and I'm very grateful for the gift. The other thing that I got from Le Prunier is a candle, which I'm going to have to show you some B-roll, but I do have it burning behind me right now, and it smells stunning. It is in the scent Spring Bloom. It is a very beautiful candle. Bougie candle, yes, but still really, really lovely. I absolutely love this candle. It projected even when I was not burning it, but then I lit it today because it's cold and wet, and candles kind of chase away the damp. And so I lit it today, and I absolutely love, love, love this candle. It is so, so pretty. Smells good. It's really aesthetic, and yeah, I'm loving it. If you want to splurge, especially with Mother's Day coming up, or even as an Easter thing if you want, but if you want to splurge on someone and they love candles, I would highly recommend this candle. It is so pretty. It smells so good, and it is just, it's a perfect gift in my opinion. Le Prunier, by the way, is an organic, clean, vegan brand. It's a family farm. It's a women-owned business, two sisters that produce the oil, some cleanser, some other few products, the candles, using products from plums. You don't see a lot of things that are created from plum. You do see like grape. I think Codalie is grape. You know, they do grapes. And you've got your vitamin C products and things like that. But from plum, you don't see that too often. And I have to say that I'm really, really loving it. I think it is so beautiful. And like I said, the oil is so lovely and my hands feel so soft. And so I imagine it's a really beautiful oil also to put onto your face. So really, really nice. So thank you, Le Prunier, for the gift. The other beauty bit that I have got is a bunch of stuff from Ole Henriksen. They sent me a PR package. I have got their Strength Trainer Peptide Boost Moisturizer. Have not had a chance to try this yet. I've got another moisturizer that's in line before this one, but I am excited to try it because I have tried their Banana Bright eye cream, and I love the eye cream. The eye cream is one that I'm currently using. It is a really good daytime eye cream in my opinion, and it's meant to be, I think, because it's a brightening eye cream, so I like to wear it, and it does a really good job of moisturizing my under eyes. I find it to be really, really nice. I am getting through the one that I have, and then I've got a backup, so I think I'm gonna probably gift this to one of my friends, but yeah, really, really beautiful, lovely eye cream that does really, really well for the under eyes. They sent me a bunch of their, I think almost the entire lineup of their Pout Perfect Peptide Lip Treatment. This has probably got to be one of the best lip products I've tried because it plumps your lips, but it's not intended to be a lip plumping product. But because it's got the peptides in there, they moisturize the lips to the point that they kind of puff out because they're so hydrated. And generally speaking, that type of thing is usually better when you ingest it, when you get it from the inside out. But this particular product, topically, does a really, really beautiful job. And so my lips look a lot fuller, even though I'm not using a plumping product with no sting or anything like that. It's just the fact that it's a peptide treatment. And they sent me a bunch, and they are slightly tinted. Very, very slightly tinted. There's not a lot of color on them, but they're beautiful regardless. So if you wanted to do like a lip liner and then put this on top, that's perfect right there. And that is one of the ways that I intend on wearing them, but I generally just tend to pop them on throughout the day. With it being cold, my lips are very dry, and I don't hydrate enough either. So my lips are very dry, and I really love putting this on my lips, and I'm really happy to have like the entire lineup because I'm popping one of these in every single bag so that way I've always got at least one. And because they're a sheer color, they're not gonna change whatever lipstick I happen to be wearing. They're only gonna enhance, I think, anything that I've got on my lips, or even if I just decide to wear it on its own. Really, really beautiful. Love, love, love their lip peptide products. I have this beautiful travel case, and this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I really like this case though, because it's got a few really good features. First of all, it's in a neoprene, so I don't have to be so precious with it. It's gonna clean up really easily, and it's gonna wear very well. I love that. I don't necessarily care for leather toiletry bags because then I feel like I have to take care of them, and I'm pretty rough on my stuff when I travel. So there's that. Then I like the fact that we've got some little area here for brushes if you want to use it for that. Also has an inside pocket that you can use. Plus it has this removable mesh pouch where you can put some of your stuff in there, and it Velcros in place. And it also is very, very spacious. They do have a bunch of other colors in this particular piece. So you don't have to do the light blue like I did. Also, I like the fact that it snaps here, and you can make it a little bit more compact if you need to. It makes it easier to pack if you need to compress it a little bit. So yeah, it comes down in size slightly, and it's really, really pretty, guys. Really, really nice. Great little travel accessory. And I like the fact that this one is bigger because I can pretty much fit everything that I need as far as my toiletries are concerned in this one versus having to have a bunch of small ones. So really, really good thing. Really, really great piece to pick up. This next thing, I keep it in my Merit bag that they sent me, which is perfect because it keeps everything together. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably already know this, and I haven't updated you guys in a while. I probably should hop on stories today and do that. I have been trying different DIY lash extensions, and I've tried a few. I've tried 3 different brands actually, and let me just show you. See if you can tell I'm wearing lash extensions. I tried one called Wink Click, which came with glue and a remover and the lashes and a little pad. I spent a lot of money on those. I didn't really like them. They said that you need to get a 3D bubble of glue on them. I could never get enough glue, or maybe the glue just didn't work well with my eyes, with my eyelids. I don't know. I tried several times and was not able to get them to work for me. The glue, I just couldn't get it. I just couldn't get the glue to do what I needed it to do. I couldn't build it up enough, or I'm not sure. And they would last me at most, I think the longest I wore one set was 5 days before they came off. And they're supposed to go 5 to 7 days. So, you know, they hit that mark. But with all of the rest, I think I tried 8 sets of lashes with Wink Click, and none of them stayed longer than 5 days. 3 days, 2 days even. So I gave up on those. Then I tried another brand called Moxie Lash, which have the adhesive already on the lash, but they've got a little bit of adhesive, not just on the band, but on the lash itself. And I found them very, very hard to use. I went through an entire little box of those for one set because they kept sticking and getting all warped and funky, and they stuck together, and it was a mess. And so it took me like an hour to try and get those lashes on. The Wink Click were like an hour and a half to try and get the lashes on. So I decided to try another brand that I kept seeing on Instagram, because once you shop stuff, they show you they show you all of the brands. I tried this one called Lash Buddy. I love these. These are the ones that I have on today. So if you can see, and they are the type that stick underneath the lash line. All of these are the underlash kind, and that's the way they do the lash extension kind of thing. I picked up the style Take It Easy, which is a natural style. I also grabbed their little tool. These are the Pro, which I think have got better adhesive, and I don't know, different styles I think, and they're awesome, guys. Awesome. I can get my lashes on in like 15 minutes with these. They're so easy to use. You just, you have to curl your lashes and make sure there's no oil or anything on your lashes. You have to curl your lashes, and then you just lift your lid up and you pop them on, because the tool is, I think, really the hero product here, because it makes putting the lashes on so easy because of the way that the tool is bent. So you pull the lashes out of and they also tell you where to grab the lash inside the box. They tell you where to pick up the lash, and that's very helpful, because with the Moxie Lash, I was not picking them up in the right place, and then the adhesive onto the packaging was so strong that when I would pull them off, they were like stretching and bending, and that's how I destroyed a few of the clusters. But anyway, so you use the tool to grab the cluster out of the box, and then you kind of turn it around. You have to use your fingers and you turn it. And then you use the tool this way to apply the lashes, or you could use it this way too, to apply the lashes onto your lower lash, underneath your lashes. These are so good. They last. I always wear mine for 6 days. They do last for the 6 days. I probably could go 7, but I like to take them off. Like I put them on Sundays and I take them off on Saturdays. I like to give my eyelashes a rest. Not that these are damaging in any way. The glue is very firm, but very gentle. So when you go to pull your lashes off, it doesn't take lashes with it. It doesn't yank on the lash line or anything like that. You don't need a special remover to get them off. They just come right off. They do advise that you give them a squeeze every day, once a day in the morning. Usually I do it after I have cleansed my face. Before I apply any moisturizers or anything, I'll go in and I'll clamp them down just to kind of keep them secure. But outside of that, they're really, really good. Oh, by the way, they advise not to use oily cleansers because that's going to shorten how long they stay on. Just be aware of that. But I love them. I think that they are so good. I can wipe my eye, I can pick at my eye, I can just do whatever, and they stay on. They stay on really, really well. The only gripe I have for these is that, let me show you, they give you, depending on the style that you select, they give you different lengths. So like the natural ones are, and they're millimeter by length of lash is what I'm talking about. So they're 12, 10, 10, 8 millimeter. And so you get them here. I've already used a bunch. You get them, and so you've got the 12, the 10, the 10, and the 8. They only give you 4. And I don't know if it's this style maybe that is a little bit shorter. And so they don't go all the way into my inner corner, which it's not a bad thing. But at the same time, it's like, I really wish that they would have given one more row of lash clusters so that way I could really get into the inner corner. But they don't. I have been thinking about writing them because they don't offer them in mini packs, just like the one size, because I would get another set of either 10s or 8. They don't do that. So I'm like, I wish that they did, so that way you could like make them longer or customize them a little bit more. These are customizable, but I don't like to break up the set. You know, I like for things to be nice and counted out, and I don't have to worry about, you know, having all these spare clusters that I'm not going to use in a size and all of that. I don't want to have to hassle with that. I want to be able to buy just another mini of one size. That way I can customize. But anyway, that aside, these are awesome, and they're always running a buy one, get one deal. They're a plant-based material. They're really, really soft. They feel like real lashes, and I love them because this way I don't have to wear makeup, especially when I vlog and I don't feel like putting makeup on, but I still want to look a little bit done. That's what these accomplish, and I love them. I love them. They are so, so good. So if you're interested in a DIY lash extension or an under the lash that's going to last 5 to 7 days, easily could go for 7 days, I recommend these. And the tool. You have to have the tool because it makes application so much easier. That is the hero piece there. All right, anyway. Okay, so that's that. I just wanted to go over some health and wellness stuff. I wanted to talk about the Quince collagen as well as the Quince creatine. So Quince is venturing out into the wellness market. They've got a bunch of different supplements now on the website. They reached out and wanted to know if I wanted to try some of their wellness piece, you know, some of their wellness bits. And I said, sure. So they sent me the collagen powder. They asked me to pick another, and I picked creatine because I've been wanting to try creatine, and then an activewear set. The Quince collagen is really, really good. I like it. It is just as good as the name brands that are out there. It's a little bit less expensive, and it has got some things that the name brand doesn't have. It's got hyaluronic acid and it's got vitamin C, and both of those are in there to help support the collagen. And I always feel that things like hyaluronic acid and vitamin C are most effective when they are consumed and they're working from the inside out. I feel that that's the most effective way of getting that type of supplement or that type of benefit to your skin. Because I mean, with collagen, I'm going to get a little bit nerdy here, but collagen, the collagen bands actually exist between the skin, the epidermis, and the muscle. They're in that fat layer, right? And they're kind of like sitting through the fat layer. When you lose weight quickly, like if you're on a GLP-1, what happens is that the fat goes away And the bands, because it's happening quickly, the bands don't have an opportunity to rebound as easily. So that's why you end up with a lot of sagging skin when you are losing weight. Regardless of whether it's happening fast or not, that happens, but especially when you lose weight quickly, like you tend to when you're on a GLP-1. And so I was excited to try these because I wanted that collagen with the hyaluronic acid and the vitamin C to help support the collagen and make it better for those collagen bands to rebound. Not to mention the fact that it does do really nice things for the skin. It helps with hair. It helps with your nails. It just helps with healthy aging overall. And I really, really like that. And I like the fact that Quince is offering this at a lower price. I'm definitely going to continue buying them because I do like them, but I don't like putting the entire collagen dosage in my coffee. That's usually how I take that's one of the two ways that I have my collagen. The other half, I can either put it in like a protein ice cream because I like collagen instead of puddings to help bring creaminess to protein ice cream. Or you can put it in a smoothie or whatever. You know, I find another way of getting the rest of the collagen because you're supposed to get about 20 milligrams, 20 grams. I don't remember. I only use half of the daily allowance, right, of the collagen. I picked out the creatine because I am strength training more. I know that creatine is good for muscle recovery. And so, you know, you have it like 90 minutes after you've done your strength training, and that helps your muscles to recover better from the strength training. In addition to that, now they're starting to find that creatine is linked to better focus, right? So it has some brain benefits. And so I was excited to try the creatine as well. And it is nice. You don't taste it. Just know that if you put it into super, super hot coffee, you remove the benefits of the creatine. I think the creatine can only handle up to 140, 150 degrees. And so when I put it in my coffee, because I do French press and I'm using like boiled water, my coffee is very hot. And so what I tend to do is I'll put my sweetener, my sugar, and the collagen powder in. I will pour the coffee over that. I'll let it dissolve. I'll stir it. I'll add my coffee creamer, and the coffee creamer, because it's refrigerated, brings the temperature down, and then I add the creatine to that. You can also add creatine to just water if you want to, or juice, or smoothies. Probably one of the better delivery mechanisms for creatine. And so, yeah. You can use it, and it's really, really helpful, and it is affordable on Quince, of course. And then, of course, the athletic wear that they sent me. I have got another set from them. It is a beautiful green set that I got in the fall, and I love. They're my favorite workout clothes. But they asked me to pick up another set, so I grabbed another set in navy blue. And this time around, the leggings that I got were the long leggings. I can't remember what they call them, but they're the longer ones that go down to the ankle, but they have pockets. They have a pocket. And the other set that I got didn't have pockets. Also, the tank that I got was different in that it's a higher neck tank with a little bit of a racer back, and I love them. They are just as good as the green set, the olive green set that I got in the fall. They are both my most favorite workout sets to have. And of course, anytime you get yourself new workout gear, it motivates you to work out. You know, it's kind of like getting a new outfit, right? And so I love that. So thank you, Quince, for that. I am so grateful for having gotten those because wellness right now is a key priority. My health is a priority right now, and any kind of supplements that I can use to help my health, I will absolutely take. Now, there's another collagen supplement that I take because I mentioned I don't like having the entire dose of collagen powder in my coffee. Even with the name brand, I do not like the full dose. It just makes the coffee taste different, and I don't like that. So I actually saw an Instagram ad for another collagen supplement that I've really been loving. It's a liquid collagen, also with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. It is from Spoiled Child, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I add it to my water. You can either drink it straight, you can add it to your water, or you can add it to, like, you can make a mocktail because it's flavored. They've got mango or pineapple. I have pineapple because I'm allergic to mango. You can added to like a mocktail if you want to. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that you can play with these, and they're very, very tasty. Love, love, love. Like I said, I get the pineapple. I don't do the full dosage of that because you know, I don't want to, I want to max out my collagen. I don't want to overdo my collagen. And so I only use like a half of that dose as well. And I add it to my water, and it makes my water taste so good, especially when I mix it together with eating my Groon's supplements. That's like a little fruit salad that I'm having. It's just so happy. It's like a party in my mouth. I love it. So I've been using Spoiled Child, and they're so good. And my skin in it with the Quince collagen powder and the Spoiled Child collagen supplement, my skin is doing pretty good. Those two collagen supplements are amazing, especially paired together. They're so, so good. That's everything that's new in that I wanted to share with you. Let me know what you picked up from the stuff that I showed you this month. I would love to know if you're enjoying it, and I will have everything linked in the description bar as well as pinned to the comment. I'm also going to leave you with another video here that I think that you will enjoy. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you in that video. If not, I will see you in the next one. Bye.